Children toys are supposed to be fun, educational, and amusing. However, there have been a ton of toy manufacturers that throw all of those rules right out the window. Instead, they create some of the most terrifying things that I've ever seen. How's it going, YouTube? I'm your host for this one, Landon Do Not Sing, and welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video. If you guys are loving all of our scary content, don't forget to hit the like button on this video. Let's see if we can get this video to 10,000 likes. And in the comment section below, let me know what was your favorite toy growing up. Alright, let's not waste any time here. Let's get right into it. This is the top 10 scariest toys ever made. Starting us off, number 10, we have HUGO, the man of 1,000 faces. Here is a scary vintage doll that should never have been made. Okay, no, seriously, who was the diabolical person that invented this toy? HUGO was launched in 1975, and he is a puppet stuffed with cotton and terror. If you pull on the string, he will flap his arms around, but the main feature of this toy is that you have the ability to change his face any way you want. HUGO comes fully stocked with a ton of body parts such as noses, eyes, hair, and creepy accessories. But when HUGO is au naturel, he looks like he came straight out of my worst nightmare.
Okay, so I've just added his like messed up bloodshot eye and this flaring nostril pig nose deformity, and let's see if we can get the chin on there.
I swear this toy was marketed towards serial killers who enjoy putting dismembered body parts on HUGO's face. Jack in the Box pops up in this list at number 9. I never really understand why people would actually waste their money on, Jack in the Box. They're actually so terrifying when they just pop out at you, and they have some pretty creepy looking dolls inside. Like when it pops out, you're like, whoa, because it scared you, and whoa, that doll is hideous. Jack in the Box should be renamed to Anxiety in the Box, and we should all throw them away in a huge ditch, cover them up with concrete and dirt so they can never rise again. Mexican jumping beans hops into number 8. When I was younger, Mexican jumping beans were very popular. As kids, we all thought that these beans were magical, but we didn't know any better. As it turns out, the magic was actually from the larva of a moth that would jump when they got overheated because they were trying to move to a cooler environment. So basically, as kids, we were told to heat up these magical beans so that we can see them jump, but really we're torturing this moth larva that was stuck inside of this seed pod. Sounds like a great toy for kids, right?
It's living.
Look at that. We got him.
Skinny Bones takes us into number 7. Okay, whoa, no thanks. What kind of person in their right mind would buy this creepy, like super creepy looking doll? Mr. Skinny Bones was released in 1970, and apparently he is just one member of the Bones family. You can also purchase the Genie Bones, Trom Bones, the Horse and the Ham Bones, the dog, but I don't see why you would. These toys look like decapitated heads that is being held up by a weird contraption, and they look like they can murder you in your sleep. Jolly Chip bangs his cymbals, bang, 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 and at number 6. The only thing jolly about this toy is the feeling when you finally have the courage to throw this thing out in the trash. What's up with his eyes? Why do they look like they belong to a off demon?
Wait. Oh! Look at that.
This toy has been featured in several horror movies because it looks so evil. I think the person who designed this toy is no longer working for a toy company. I literally don't see the appeal to Jolly Chimp. First, he looks like he is possessed by a demon. Secondly, he is so loud, obnoxious. And third, he has creepy chattering teeth. I'd rather buy HUGO than have this thing back in my closet waiting for his moment to kill me. Face Bank brings us to number 5. Piggy banks are a good way to entice kids to save their money. There are literally hundreds of piggy banks out there in the world, but for some reason, a toy company came up with this concept. Okay, no. There is no way in hell that I'm trusting this creepy thing with my money. If anything, this toy will teach kids to be frugal, because what kind of kid will be brave enough to get their quarters out of this scary looking device? But wait, it actually gets a lot worse. Shave the Baby takes us to number 4. I think the name in itself is just creepy. This is definitely one of the most disturbing toys that I've ever seen. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, there's just so many questions that I have for this. Why is the baby so hairy, and why do we need to shave it? Why does he have so much hair on his calves? And most importantly, why does this toy even exist? I think that is the most important question. I hope he is no longer in circulation. He's just gonna like not be made and he's just filtered out. And I hope that kids who are forced to play with this doll aren't too traumatized from their childhood. Creepy baby crawler makes an appearance in at number 3. Because if the last one wasn't creepy enough, well this one, yeah. Is this real life right now? Why is this thing so hideous? I'm sorry. Even if you disinfect this toy and manage to rub off all of the dirt and stains, it would still be terrifying. I also don't think that babies would like this toy. It's hard, it's ugly, and not even colorful. It doesn't look like it would bring much joy. I don't know though, I could be wrong. And I wonder what sounds it makes when you hit those buttons. Luckily for us, we never have to find out. Antique French swimming dolls swims its way into number 2. Good luck sleeping tonight. If you thought that was bad, take a look at this toy when it is positioned on her back. She literally looks like the spawn of the Exorcist girl. How can anyone think that a child would love this toy? I think that it should be considered abuse if you're caught giving your child this creepy looking thing. Number 1, we're talking about Furbies.
What's that? Me up. It's my Furby. Furby loves you lavender. Tickle me.
Furby, the first Gigapet you pet.
Go ahead.
These toys were released back in 1998. It was a huge part of my childhood, but I don't think we fully understand how creepy they actually were. Or are, because aren't they still selling these damn things? Should have got rid of it back in the 90s. Once you open the box, your Furby will only speak in a secret language called the Furbish, but it has the ability to interact with other Furbies and learn your language and behaviors. Furbies were actually banned by the National Security Agency because they were scared that they would listen in on classified conversations. The toy was rebooted in 2012, so I guess that just goes to show you that we haven't learned our lesson.
What the heck? Oh my! What?
Well, there you guys have it. This is the end of the video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next most amazing top 10 video.